What up, though? It's your man, Lil Mike, kicking it with my dog Wall Street on my fair vacation. Bums!
Most people know me as Wall Street Real, but for the last 15 years, 14 years, 9 months, 19 days to be exact, the government knew me as MA43083-039. You're not tuned into my fair vacation. What up, though? It's your man Wall Street. You're not tuned into a new episode, season 2, My Fair Vacation. And today, I got a very special guest in the building. None other than my man, family, Wildlife Mike in the building.
Bums!
What's up, my nigga?
Yeah, shit, you
This
already
shit
know
right here been a long time coming,
Hey,
you know what I'm
man,
saying?
no.
This been, out of
Hey.
my fair vacation situation, this been one of the episodes I've been most forward looking, you know what I mean, to filming, you know what I'm saying?
Ain't no secret, we got adventures.
Not only how we thugged it in the joint, but, you know, it's a family blood connection between us, so that, you know, I've been waiting for this, man, so with no further ado, man, let's get into it, man. You know, now, it's some motherfuckers who've been under a rock for the last 20 years, and some motherfuckers who just act like they don't know, and there's some motherfuckers who just hating and not want to give motherfucker they just do. You know what I'm saying? And
Facts.
this ain't that this way, and you know that. But
Yeah.
for motherfuckers who are of that type, who don't want to get a just do or been under a rock, let these motherfuckers know who you is.
Now, they know what the fuck going on, man. I'm Wildlife Mike. I started out with this music shit with Cosa Nostra Entertainment, man. I want to say my first song was like Car Keys. That shit had to be like 2003, 4, something like that. But beyond that shit, niggas got active. Nigga when it sat down, came back. Nigga full grown man now, staying out these suckers' way, but still pursuing his dream. You know what I'm talking about?
With a lot of shit nowadays that you hear in the music, in Detroit music, motherfucker might not give it to you like I say, but a lot of these niggas got a bunch of little Mike in them. You know what I'm saying?
They hate. They ain't gonna never bring niggas hate to bring me up. I don't know why, but
the same way as I would say, a bunch of niggas got a bunch of little Mac Nichols in them. You know what I'm saying? It was that wave and that sound around the 2005 to 2008 era is what really shaped the Detroit music landscape. You know
I call that shit the mission. It's like that little area right. It's like they don't even mention none of us though from right that little area. Lodge Boys, May West, Yay Fish, yep. They it's like they ignore us. They skip over us for some reason. Like,
but that's where the skeletons of most of this music you hear now come from, because of motherfuckers say the street lords, but the street lords didn't have influence as y'all had on music. The street lords had more so influence on lifestyle, and it made motherfuckers want to rap. The motherfuckers wasn't trying to rap like the street lords. If anything, motherfuckers trying to rap like Rock Bottom. Now y'all generation of music, everybody was trying to rap like y'all. You know what I'm saying?
Niggas.
So shout out to them dudes from that era. You know,
legends.
Lodge Boys,
legends.
KA,
legends.
Made West,
legends.
So you even got to throw Stretch in there. You know what I'm saying? There's a few others, but that era of music is what shaped the Detroit landscape of music.
Even though he hate me now.
So moving on from music. What you say? I heard you just shoot some shots.
I say even though he hate me now, that's my
Stretch?
nigga. Yeah, man, I don't know what's going on.
Boy just went crazy at one point in time. Like all that shit was going on.
Man, it's bad. I love that nigga, man, but you know, shit ain't been the same since the Versus battle.
Yeah, well, we leave that to, you know, that's another. You know. So you was doing the music shit. So, you know, I know the backstory, but because a lot of motherfuckers was mixed up because there was a lot of shit going on with what you got locked up for, you know what I'm saying? Because a lot of motherfuckers think it was about a body, you know what I'm saying? Which I know the particulars of that, but eventually you end up in the feds. And that's how you on My Fair Vacation. So let everybody know how that whole situation went down.
It was a situation went on with the body, man. I got the fuck on running from that motherfucking ended up catching an indictment out of Minnesota. Dope case, shit, got booked, and that's how we wound up in that bitch about to fight the Bloods and the Mexicans and shit like that. Know what I'm saying?
So you got indicted out of Minnesota.
Yeah.
And what was you initially indicted for?
It was 5,000 grams of coke. It's a conspiracy, 5,000 grams or more.
5,000 grams or more. How much time did that carry?
10 years.
10 years. You
that was the mandatory minimum.
You were sentenced to the mandatory minimum 10.
Yeah. My guidelines is really 46 to 57 months, but you know, ain't no way up under that. So I had to get the mandatory 10.
And that's how sometime without paperwork being showed, a nigga can't pull wool over your eyes. If you got a conspiracy case, mind you, partner of mine. If you got a conspiracy case, your mandatory minimum is 10 years.
Ain't no way up under there.
There's really no way up under that.
Ain't no way up under there at all.
Now, you can get a downward departure for not telling, but this is all going to be a paper trail.
I got a downward departure, but it still ain't bring me up under my mandatory minimum.
Exactly.
I got a minor role on my shit, but
it
ain't give me no.
And to my understanding, I'm not a lawyer, but to my understanding, the only way you get under that mandatory minimum with a departure is
Flapping
5K1 or Rule 35B.
Yeah, niggas say the safety valve, but safety valve involves talking too. For real.
Yeah, for sure. For sure. Now, so you were sentenced to 10 years. What was your first spot like? Or where did you go on your first, when you first was arrested? Of course, you was in Minnesota, and I think you was in Wisconsin at one point in time, or some shit like that.
Yep, I got caught in Wisconsin. The indictment came out of Minnesota.
Yeah. So, where was your first BOP spot that you landed at?
McKean.
Yeah.
Motherfucking McKean.
We met at McKean, but I was somewhere else. So that was your first spot at McKean. You landed at McKean. So, I know the vibe at McKean because it was, you was there before me. But and a lot of shit had happened before I got there that you was probably there when it happened. But when you first got on the compound at McKean, what was the atmosphere like at McKean?
Man, when I first hit that bitch, I probably wasn't even there 2 days, bro. The motherfucker, that's when the riot popped up between the blacks and the Mexicans. Whole slaughterhouse in that bitch. They locked the compound down for a couple weeks, so they got everybody situated. They shipped some motherfuckers off. We was still there. But overall, I fuck with McKean. You know what I'm saying? As a BOP spot, it was a lot of niggas I ain't fuck with, but it was a cool little spot. If you're gonna do some time, why not be in McKean? Shit.
So, McKean, they always had the name McKean the Dream, McKean the Dream, McKean
that
the
bitch
Dream.
Ain't the dream though.
So
it might have been back in the day. That bitch ain't the dream.
When we was there, it wasn't the dream.
Yeah, that bitch ain't the dream.
And for me, anybody know my story, watch my podcast. If you heard me speak of McKean, like that was the worst time of my bit. That was the darkest time of my bit. Like, that's what we run into each other at. I'm at McKean a week. I got to McKean, I think June 9th. June 9th.
Man, what I did like about that bitch though is how we had the motherfucking band room monopolized. Boy, I'm telling you, niggas was in the band room down there every day of the week. Y'all know how hard that is to accomplish. We took over that bitch.
And I remember when I first got that bitch, you and Jonesy rocked the show in the chapel.
J.O.
That was some shit I never seen in the chapel.
Niggas put on real concerts.
Put on a concert in the chapel. Him and this nigga Jonesy in. The beautiful part about that was the nigga Jonesy was just as cold as you.
Yeah. Hey, it's still a debate to this day.
Who was colder?
It's still a debate to this day. He was
cold. You my homie, and I'm like, oh shit, this nigga's usually
this nigga tough.
I rap in jail with niggas, and niggas don't even be on the nigga caliber. This nigga was like, damn, is he better than Mike? Or you know what I mean? That nigga was tough as a motherfucker.
That's when it cut to preference.
Nigga from Buffalo, Jonesy. I think Jonesy fuck with the nigga Benny the Butcher.
Yeah, that's his people. He fuck with Gazelle the Heavy.
But he can rap like them niggas.
Yeah.
That nigga was cold. So, you had been in McKean how long when I got there?
Shit, when you get to that bitch, I was probably
got there in June of 2011.
Yep, I was probably there with 2 years.
And like I say, when I got there, man, I was going through a lot of shit. My mama died a week after I was there. You know what I'm saying? And I ain't really know nobody on the compound but you and my man Snoop. You know what I'm saying? And we knew each other, but it wasn't like we was just ride or die from the street. So
that's when
I was going through a bunch of shit, and no matter what the fuck I was going through, because it got through a time where it was just always some shit. It was so much shit on the floor that I can't even remember all the shit you was getting into. But whatever the fuck it was, you was there with me 100%.
Flat out.
No questions asked. You know what I'm saying?
We gonna go against the world.
Even when the rest of the car was like, this nigga a troublemaker, and it wasn't none of that with you. You know what I'm saying? And it got to the point where niggas our name got to be mixed up in so much type of shit. Like the one shit where the nigga thought he heard us say something, and another Ohio nigga went back and told the nigga. But you just assuming it's me and Mike, because we always in bullshit.
Straight up.
But yeah, man, that shit was a motherfucker, man. So that was your first time being locked up, though, right?
Yeah, shit. That's the only time I ever been locked up. First time they called me, they just kept me for the whole dime. I ain't do no county bitch, none of that shit. I stayed in that bitch the whole 10s. The first time they ever got a hold of me.
So coming from where you was coming from, like on the street, doing your thing on the music and all that shit,
Feelings
and
hurt.
basically almost being there. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like you was the first little green screen video. Y'all had the look. You know what I'm saying? As far as the team, everybody had the coach. You know what I mean? So it was like you was almost there to break through, to be the first one. You could have been the T Grizzly that broke the door for the city. You know what I'm saying?
I tell the motherfucker that all the time.
So
I fell at the finish line.
Had that snatched away from you, now you in the fence with 10, man. How that shit really felt, like, for real?
That shit was hard, bro. I felt like the dumbest nigga in the world. Like, goddamn. Like, nigga, 2 weeks before I got booked, nigga, me and Ray in motherfucking Atlanta kicking it with Jeezy in Magic City talking about some motherfucking music shit. Nigga, 2 weeks later, I get my dumb ass booked. But it's like, shit, you know what I'm saying? Nigga gotta get some money. You know what I'm saying? Motherfuckers don't be seeing it behind the scenes of the rap shit, but this shit costs money. And once you popular as hell, it's like you can't be popular as hell showing up broke as hell. You know what I'm saying? So you gotta get to the chicken. But it's like a double entendre. You know what I'm saying? What you say, a double-edged sword.
Yeah, and that's what kind of happened to a lot of us from our generation. You know what I'm saying? Niggas went to jail, caught cases, because niggas was having to really
do that,
get on the scene to fund this music shit. You know what I'm saying? Now it's a little bit easier, and then you got the generation up under us. They hustled and went through the shit, but they found a smarter way. They hustle was a different hustle. The pills, the scamming. You know what I'm saying? And some of them fell victim to the shit. Some of them is in the feds right now with stories like us. You know what I'm saying?
I love what the niggas doing right now, though, as far as our music scene.
For sure.
They took that shit to where we was trying to take it to.
And that's why I'm so entrenched in the shit, even if it's from the sideline.
Oh, they gonna give me a piece of this shit. Let's be clear.
A nigga went to jail for this shit. You know what I'm saying? Funding this shit. You know what I mean? That ain't shit a nigga speak about because it is what it is. But I went to jail chasing rapper dreams. You know what I'm saying? And now these niggas is millionaires off this shit from where we from. You know what I'm saying?
What? You feel me on that motherfucker?
So that just show a nigga you don't gotta go through what the fuck we went through and go to the feds to make it these days. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I think that's
a better route.
With the help of the internet. If we had the internet like they got it now, it'd be a different story.
See,
you know what I'm saying?
Like right now though, like I'm kind of fucked up though, cause even though we got the internet, I find it hard to just look at my phone and do shit. So you'll say I'm having a battle with it myself. It's hard as fuck to look at my telephone and do shit. You'll say talk to my telephone. So that's what I'm having a problem with that shit. Like I can't let y'all into every second of my life.
And see, I do it to a certain extent because I was gone.
Yeah.
And I be trying to make my presence felt, but I'm starting to feel that way. Like, man, am I goofy at my age for posting too much and doing too? You know what I mean? So it's like I'm going through that. But for what I'm trying to do, like as far as this show, a nigga gotta do this. You know what I'm saying? And I look at a motherfucker like Wallow and like for real Wallow.
He do
because Wallow been through what we've been through. He did 20 years, came out of, and so that's a
motivation. That's motivation.
So a nigga gotta be in front of this camera. And I've seen niggas, it's street niggas from the city that we seen get in front of this camera and turn themselves into millionaires. You know what I'm saying? And I know you're a street nigga, don't got no smut on your name, but that's just what it is now. You know what I'm saying? And I'm gonna try to find my bag to.
Oh, I'm gonna do it.
Off this shit with this My Fair Vacation shit.
They gonna see a big change in me coming up right now because I'm doing it. Even though I got a battle, but I'm gonna do that shit. Because you niggas can't rap better than me.
And you got the content, you got the catalog. And I know you got a bunch of shit that you ain't dropped yet. Like you and Juan like that. And I told Juan this. I told Juan this on my mouth. Y'all the same. Y'all you'll call me. I done heard music that you call me and just play. I done heard what the fuck is y'all doing? When y'all gonna drop this shit? What y'all sitting on this shit for?
Hey, I be dropping though. I just don't drop as much.
Yeah, you will sneak some shit out here.
I be dropping.
You've been teasing the motherfucker with Elevator Street for 2 years.
Hey. Listen, this shit's so crazy. Hey, I would play that bitch for y'all. We gonna get to that in a minute.
I've been teasing the motherfucker Element of the Street for 2 years.
That bitch been done too. No, I got a little issue going on with that with the distribution company though. I don't know if it's because of the features, you know. So that bitch being distributed by Empire, and I got a bunch of Empire artists on that motherfucker. So it's like a hold up with that shit. We waiting on that, but Street Bible about to drop.
But let's get back to this Fed shit. So at McKean, what was some of the shit you went through? Because I know it was an issue with you went to the hole for some liquor or some shit.
It's always me and liquor, man.
We were straight alcoholics up that bitch.
Yeah, ain't shit else to do.
We were straight alcoholics.
Me and my nigga JR, the bub. Man, this nigga, man, listen, dog. This shit was so funny, right? We in the motherfucking cell. We was actually locked down during this shit. These motherfuckers come around, they smell it. We had just burped a batch of motherfucking liquor. Hey, we just burped it. These motherfuckers smelled it. So they about to unlock our door. This nigga JR like, fuck that, flush that shit. We flushing this shit right in front of their face. They banging on the door talking about, stop. Man, bitch, catch us with it. Listen, we still dumping this shit. Bro, and we would have got away with this shit, but these motherfuckers tested the bag. They tested the liquor that was in the bag. They tested that shit, man. They put us in the hole. I don't even know how long. We was in the hole for half a year off of that shit, dog. I was like, these bitches, but dog.
Hey, so look, like, it's my fair vacation, and it's rare in society that I get to talk to a motherfucker about jail shit because I don't want a motherfucker to think I'm
a jail nigga. Hey,
yeah, you know what I'm saying?
I ain't no jail nigga. Bitch, hold on.
And certain shit you would say to a motherfucker go over there.
But the nigga was in there so long, though. We was in there, so bro, 10, 15 years, bro.
I was in that bitch so long, that's all I knew.
Yeah.
I forgot everything else. That's why I was such a sensory overload when I got out. I was just doing everything because I forgot how I was locked up 15 years straight.
I feel like that fucked me up too, cause like niggas go to jail for 2-3 pieces. Nigga, I popped with a song, I popped with Look At Me and went to jail and disappeared for 10 years. Motherfuckers forgot about me. Motherfuckers that was 10 was 20 now when I got out. You know what I'm saying? Exactly. Niggas like, who the fuck is dog?
Exactly.
So it's like, all right. But I got back out this bitch still, though. Said Peasy put me in. We done some songs. I instantly got back in the lane. So motherfuckers instantly, they knew what it was. Like, dog talking that talk. Put me in his loop.
For sure.
Put me in his loop.
Your episode kind of gonna be hard because it's like a cross brand because you so entrenched with the music shit that overweight of Fed shit. You know what I'm saying?
Man, oh man.
But we gotta get down dirty. So
I gotta bring it to the music. It's a nigga passion.
The shoe.
The motherfucker. The shoe is the hole for you niggas.
Explain that to these motherfuckers. So that's what I want to get into.
Look, the shoe SHU. It stands for Special Housing Unit. It's the hole. It's what you motherfuckers who out there think. You know the movies when they throw a nigga in the cell butt naked. That's what y'all think it is. It ain't really like that though.
No,
that's what they think.
The crazy shit. Every jail scene or any movie you see, the hole is just a hole. It's just some nigga in that bitch. It ain't
that. But you is confined to a little ass room all motherfucking day. You know what I'm saying? You can receive your motherfucking meals through a slot. You know what I'm saying? That's what it is. It ain't. You get 1 hour out, they might let you out. You be out there. Yeah, you get 1 hour out. Wash your ass. Do that.
Use the phone once every 30 days.
Man, what?
The shoe ain't no motherfucking hoe. You know what I'm saying? And I know niggas that was in the shoe for years. You know what I'm saying?
Oh
that
my
shit.
God. Listen, man. At Elton, I went to Elton, right? I leave Texas. They sent me to Elton. Bro, I'm on the compound for a week and a half. They called me for no reason. Matter of fact, me and Wine, we sitting at the motherfucking table talking. They called me like, Michael Scott, report to the lieutenant office. He's like, what the fuck going on? I'm like, shit, they probably about to piss test me or something. Man, I went to that motherfucker. Them motherfuckers threw me in the shoe, talking about you being reclassified. I sat in this shoe for about 8 months, dog, before they shipped me back. They shipped me to Allenwood because I wasn't supposed to be at a law.
Back then, the shoe was a little different because after COVID, they kind of sped up the process with the shoe. You was long gone, but niggas wasn't sitting in the shoe how they used to sit in the shoe. Remember back in the day, you were sitting in the shoe for 18 months.
Man, you would see a nigga
in charge or some shit.
Man, you would meet a nigga back in the shoe who you never saw on the compound ever in life.
For sure.
Nigga been back there his whole life.
For sure.
Like,
you get lost back that bitch, boy. And you be back that bitch like, don't know what the fuck going on, bro. Like, my scariest time in the shoe have been in the shoe, and I didn't have been in the shoe in every institution.
Man, listen.
But when COVID was going on and COVID first happened,
you the reason I posted that shit. That shit went viral too. Yeah, you had sent me that motherfucking message. Yeah, that bitch was crack. What's the girl who got behind me? Yandy Smith ended up reposted it after I reposted that shit.
And it's crazy because I just heard an interview and Peasy was talking about that shit.
Yeah.
I can't think of what platform it was on, but Peasy was talking about the same shit. But a motherfucker don't know that me and you was the ones that really kind of catalyzed that shit.
Nigga, that shit turned up.
And my man Sean Hartwell.
Yeah.
And fuck prison.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because my man Sean Hartwell had a motherfucker from Vice magazine and a motherfucker from Wall Street Journal. But I knew it couldn't couldn't do that. You know what I mean? Because it was gonna go too far, and what was gonna happen was gonna happen. Because they was trying to interview me, and I'm like, man, I can't do that. I got a phone. Not only I'm gonna take me down, I'm gonna take the whole jail down.
I'm in this bitch. I can't do it.
I can't do that.
Yeah.
Because the nigga at Vice Magazine called me, and I'm on the phone with the nigga, and my man Lil Johnny, Lil Nico could tell you this. I hang up on the niggas. He asking me all type of dumbass questions. How y'all get phones? And that ain't what I'm talking about. We talking about COVID and how they treating us in this
how
bitch.
We in this bitch there, and they about to die in this bitch.
So he reached out to the motherfucker off the Facebook page, and that's how the shit exploded. Because he got the nigga name, and his family gave him permission to do this shit, and I wasn't on none of that. You know what I'm saying? But that was my worst time in the shoot, because I went to the shoot right after that.
With that horn. Fucking around with that horn.
Yeah.
You did better than me, though. I never got my paws on the horn when I was in that bitch.
And I had
a horn is a phone for motherfuckers who don't know. It's a telephone. I keep saying horn. I'm talking lingo.
And I had them bitches down there everywhere. Damn. Except for McKean. McKean was on the place.
McKean was not the dream. That bitch was down there a nightmare.
Yeah, man. It was always some shit in McKean.
Hey, listen. You remember Lil Dang?
Yeah, the mechanic.
That nigga Dang, dog.
Good horse motherfucker.
Hey, I fuck with Dang when we was in that bitch, dog. But you know, I get out, right? When I get out, this nigga did a whole song with my rap.
Get the fuck out.
I swear to God, dog. We gonna have to put this shit on this motherfucker episode too. We gonna put this bitch on here. Dang, you a wild nigga. You stole my whole verse. It was a song me and Jones. Yeah, this nigga rapped my whole shit line for line and the hook. I say that nigga a wild nigga, man. I fuck with Dame though, man.
Where the fuck hood Dame was from?
Joy Road, Dark Side. He was from Joy Road, Dark Side.
Joy Road, Dark Side.
I ain't bumped the twin since he reached out to me a few times, but I ain't fuck with him because he was fucking with Doggy. You know what I'm saying? I was like, hey, I ain't fucking with Dog. We ain't mixing no pedigrees. Man, yeah.
Yeah, it was a lot of motherfucking characters at McKean. Dame, Retarded Q. You know.
Goofy Q.
We had a bunch of motherfuckers.
Goofy Q.
You know what I mean?
Who? Damn, Fresh. You remember Fresh?
Yeah, because listen.
Fresh beat the shit out somebody, dog, on the steps. Then it died on the steps, dog.
E. The nigga E from Southwest.
Southwest E.
Southwest E.
Yeah.
Because of whatever happened, some blood niggas up in y'all unit.
Yeah. That's who it was. This nigga memory immaculate, dog.
Yeah, listen. Some blood niggas had pressed down on E in the unit.
Mm-hmm.
And it wasn't even no blood niggas. It was some Erie PA niggas or some shit like that. Because remember the blood nigga Bear, the big blood nigga, he was the one, he was like, he wasn't gonna let nothing happen because he fucked with y'all. You know what I'm saying? So remember the nigga E was scared to do whatever happened. The nigga slapped E or something. So then E tried to fight the homie.
Yeah, he had to take care of it.
Yeah, and then Fresh beat his ass.
Fresh, yeah, because niggas had to run him up. But he ain't want to, Fresh handled that business. Man, Fresh, if you see this motherfucker, man, tap in, man.
It was I fuck with Fat Fresh, man. All that bikini. Like the one nigga, the Flint nigga.
Who, Flint nigga?
The Flint nigga that worked in the kitchen. How we got into it with the GDs.
I knew it was something. I was just talking about it, but I couldn't remember who it was.
Had a green light on the
I was just talking about this.
No, real shit. The GDs called themselves having a green light on me and my nigga. Like,
hey.
Because some wild shit. Like, you know, I remember this shit. Because it's like.
Hey, we had to move crazy. I used to walk out the unit. That nigga used to wait for me like right there by the gate. Before he walked in the security shit. And always moving the unit. That shit was crazy.
But listen. The shit happened. We down there wreck. We down there wreck.
I don't even remember it again, but
we down there wreck. The Flint nigga, he just was stealing shit out the kitchen for us for the Michigan picnic and everything. But he down there with the GDs. Remember they taking a nigga in that little room right there. You like, man, what the fuck they doing to the dog? So we like, man, what's up? I guess that we like, man, he in the gang or whatever. You know, the gang shit is like non-existent to us, to a certain extent, our generation.
We wouldn't know that.
Exactly. So we don't know if it's some funny shit. Is this nigga getting jumped in or whatever? So we like, homie, you straight? He like, yeah, I'm cool. So it's weird too. So we like, man, what the fuck was that? What's about?
What's going on?
So when I go back to the unit, I tell the nigga Hustle, who's supposed to be the shot caller, like, Hustle, man, what's up with dog? Because for one, you really can't play the 50 in the feds. If you're a gangbanger, you gotta be on gang time. If
You
you're on
gotta be
homie
one way or the
time,
other.
you gotta be on
What if we
homie
get
time.
into it with them?
Exactly, because the shit can cross up.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I wonder what dude on. So I asked Hustle, and Hustle like, I don't know that, but I'm just thinking that's gonna be that. We'll find out what it is. But somehow Hustle went to the GDs and said something. So I don't know what's going on.
It was something.
I remember I come out of the unit, you standing down there at the gate. So whenever one of us standing out there at the gate with that look on our face, it's something on the floor. So I come down to the gate, you got your all white on, the kitchen all white.
The kitchen whites.
You like, man. I'm like, what? You talking, man, C-Dub and the GD niggas come on.
That was his name. C-Dub for the go. He was for Chicago.
No, the nigga was from Wisconsin.
I thought he was for the go.
He from Wisconsin, and my man ended up knowing the nigga. Yeah.
Dark skinned nigga,
yeah. Like, C-Dub and the GD niggas talking about they go. So I'm like, what? Let's go see what it is. You know what I'm saying?
This nigga remember that nigga name. That's crazy.
So man, we going to see what it is, but remember, I guess he had that wood already. Yeah. Somehow they got the wood, and he was like, Wood said it was straight. I'm like, hell no, the nigga talking about they gon'. So remember we went out there in the yard, but Grand Rapids Nuke. Grand Rapids Nuke was the only nigga that I know can play, and I won't even call it play the 50 because he was Michigan.
But he was the GD.
He wasn't even a GD. He was a breed.
Yeah, he said he was a breed. What's a breed?
Another gang in Chicago.
Oh,
like because he from Chicago, but he moved to Grand Rapids. But he was on Michigan time. But the nigga was like a real gangbanger. So he walked the line so smooth where it wasn't no bullshit.
Nuke. You bringing up some names. So
that's what got the shit dead because of Nuke. Because Nuke used to be with C-Dub all the time.
Fat ass Nuke. Yeah.
And Nuke was my man because my co-defendant was mixed up with Nuke on Nuke case and a bunch of weird shit. You know what I'm saying?
That's crazy. This nigga remember all these names. Bro, I swear to God, that shit like, when I be trying to explain shit, that shit like a blur in my head now.
I hope it gets to the point where it could be a blur in my head. But until I'm going to make some money off this my fair vacation.
Hey, that's what it got.
You know what I mean? Because this shit like...
That shit really was a vacation, though. It was just a bad vacation.
In the mind state a nigga had to do it to get through that time. You know what I'm saying? And
I'm fucked up off that shit, too. Like, because right now, people be talking like, bro, why you don't call me? Bitches, niggas, everybody, why you don't call? It's like, shit, I had 300 minutes a month. I'm stuck in that mind state. I might call motherfucker every Sunday. You know
that's another motherfucking thing. Like, that shit do something to you. Like, I be telling motherfucker, and I got to say this on this episode, no way, shape, form, or fashion is we on these episodes talking to glorify prison. We just telling you what it is and what we went through. You know what I'm saying? And, you know,
ain't
you
shit
can come out
as
strong like how we came out of, but that shit can fuck you up too because that shit built to break down families, break down all contact. You got 300 minutes a month to talk to your family. So if you're not a motherfucker like me that's gonna break the law, get a cell phone, and do all that type of shit, you can only talk to your people for 300 minutes a month.
Man, we actually accomplished some shit though, bro. We actually accomplished a lot because the average motherfucker get out of jail and go back within like 8 months. Bro, niggas ain't been back. You know what I'm saying? Nigga gotta give himself a pat on the back.
Yeah, man, and I just, keep trying to do the right thing if I won't go back, man. For real, I don't even get on my own platform in front. Like, I want to go back to jail.
Hell no, that ain't shit sweet about it.
That's why I'm just...
I got a song where I say that shit for lames, man.
The straight life, you know what I'm saying? The shit I thought was a square, working a 9 to 5 job.
That shit is for lames. In the morning every day. And niggas like money, niggas like bitches. You can't get no money or bitches in there. You can get some money though, but you can't get no bitches.
Bro, and it's hard because of the life a nigga used to and the lifestyle a nigga own. So a nigga see shit and you want shit, but I ain't willing to cut them corners and take the chances to get that shit.
You gotta sacrifice that shit.
Yeah, so it's like I don't see it. Nigga, I want it, but I don't see it.
Nigga instantly run past niggas. We chilling though.
For sure, because a nigga mind state different. You know what I'm saying?
It's shit that matter more.
Exactly.
My motherfucking freedom matter more than
motherfucking right.
Showing off this bullshit with y'all.
For sure.
Y'all ain't nobody gonna send no letters.
That shit non-existent.
Yeah, ain't nobody send no letters.
That shit non-existent.
Core links, motherfuckers don't check their core links. You got a few loyal motherfuckers, but man, you be on that motherfucker, it be the same 2-3 motherfuckers sending you that email. Like, you get on that bitch, you walk out that unit, check that computer.
Because like
same 2-3 motherfuckers, bro.
That's something I gotta say too, because like I bid it with you, you bid it with me. So we had motherfuckers in our corner and motherfuckers still fucking with a motherfucker, but you gotta think it's motherfuckers who don't have nobody in that bitch. The niggas who be selling their minutes and don't talk to nobody, that shit'll fuck your whole family structure. You don't talk to nobody. You come out this bitch. That's why niggas be coming out this bitch weird and all that type of shit.
Niggas weird as hell.
They be cut off from the world. You know what I'm saying?
It's so crazy, dog. It's I don't want to say no names, I fuck with dog, but it's some niggas out this bitch who came out this bitch and Godzilla ball. There was cold bitches in there.
We all know that.
It's about cold bitches.
We know that like a motherfucker. You see that every day.
Put me together. Shit, put me together.
Every day. You see that with the niggas who done told us.
Shit, put me together.
You know what I'm saying?
You know I got an addiction. I'm still addicted to this shit. I was doing it in jail, bitch. I'm doing it out here. I just ain't doing nothing bad.
So after all the bullshit from McKean, because I left McKean and went to Forest City, where you leave McKean and go to?
When I left McKean, Seagoville, Texas. I had a ball in Seagoville. I wish I would have known. I wish I would have did my whole bit.
You did go to Seagoville, to the low.
I wish I would have did my whole bit down there, dog. Seagoville was lovely, dog. Like, you ain't glorifying prison, but see.
So when you got to Seagoville, what the vibe was like there?
Open compound. We walk, do whatever we want all day.
And coming from McKean, that shit was like a whole different world.
Yeah, because, you know, we had 10, 15-minute moves. Nigga, Seagoville, open compound.
5-minute move. 5-minute inbound,
Yeah.
5-minute outbound.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Seagoville, bro, listen. That boy, you know, everywhere I went, I'm the rapper. I'm stood on business with rapping. I'm still standing on business. I always stood on business with rapping. I took over every compound I touched with music, bro. And niggas from that's why I'm still pursuing this shit so heavily too, because I done bid it with niggas from the East Coast, California, Texas. Everybody loves what the fuck I'm talking about. So it's like, yeah, I got to do it. This is my calling.
For sure.
It's my call. I'm gonna make some money off this music.
Yeah, for sure.
Detroit! I don't know what you know dog name.
Who?
The nigga that be saying Detroit.
Oh, the fat nigga?
Yeah.
No, I don't know his name.
Hey man, hey. This BTS, but if you keep this nigga tap in, I need to start acting your ass because I love that Detroit.
Yeah, the fat nigga with the cardi.
Yeah.
I don't know the nigga name. But yeah, so from McKean you went to Seagoville.
Yeah, oh my God, Seagoville. Open compound. And bitch, damn, I want to say the bitch name was Miss Jackson, worked in the kitchen, bitch is fucking. I ain't getting no pussy though.
I ain't never get no pussy in jail.
I ain't getting no pussy,
like,
but that bitch was fucking though.
That
bitch is fucking.
I mean, I done seen it, but I never came across it myself. You know what I mean? Until I went to the camp. You know what I'm saying? But
so you had?
Yeah, at the camp.
Bro, I never got no pussy in that bitch. I was in that bitch fucking Angela. Hendria.
That camp. that camp life is a different. That camp is a motherfucker, bro.
Yeah, I never made it to that bitch.
That camp is a motherfucker because you can do what you free.
Mm-hmm.
You can really leave. Like if you got motion, you nigga with some motion, you can really leave. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
I done ate Ruth Chris in that bitch, and we drinking all type of liquor. I'm talking about the camp.
That's what happened. My fault. I ain't mean it, because that's what the fuck happened though. When I was in motherfucking Elton, Michigan, put the motherfucking detainer back on me. That's what the fuck made me get reclassified.
And that's why you couldn't go to a camp then too, probably.
Yeah, that shit shot me straight back up to a medium. Fucking motherfucking murder detainer.
How long you stayed at Seagoville?
Well, I had a ball at Seagoville when I was down there 3 years. When I leave McKean, 2012, I was down there from like 2012 to 2015.
Because you know we kept in contact, so you was down there for a minute.
Mm-hmm.
And then where you go from Seagoville to Allenwood?
I went from Seagoville because I was trying to get closer to home. I went to Elton. I went from Seagoville to Elton, and I was on Elton. I was actually on the compound for like a week and a half, and they put me in the hole for probably 7-8 months. Then they sent me from there to Allenwood. But
you was only at Elton for a week.
Yeah, for real.
Damn.
On the compound, yep.
And Elton was the closest I have been to the crib. You know what I'm saying?
That's when I was getting the visits.
And I started at Elton, and I didn't appreciate it at first. You know what I'm saying?
I got visits at Elton. But my mama and them came down, boy, I swear to God, I ain't seen nobody that loved me in ancient history.
Yeah, that's what my mama was coming to Elton for. She passed Elton. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, they came down there to visit me, bro. I ain't get no visits. That was the only visits I had.
Pull up down there everywhere I went, but as far as close at Elton, a motherfucker gonna come see you because it's just out of love. You know what I'm saying? Because that shit a whole nother dynamic to this fair shit. You be motherfucking 18, 13 hours away, and who family coming to see? You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. That shit like going on vacation.
But when I was in Texas though, I gotta shout out my little cousin Kadani and my cousin Kimmery, they seen me. They lived in Texas at the time. They came and see me like 2-3 times in that bitch. That shit was a breath of fresh air though to see motherfuckers that you love.
Hell yeah, boy. I remember my first time I seen my daughter, my godmother. This is my daughter first time being on the plane. My godmother flew her down there for her birthday to Arkansas to see me. And that shit was like, man, you know what I'm saying? Them business meant everything to a motherfucker for real,
Like
you know what I'm saying? That's one thing, like, one thing that you had, and I remember I used to envy this shit, you ain't had no kids, you know what I'm saying?
Boy, ain't got nothing nice.
That's a whole nother dynamic of stress doing your bit, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And for a nigga in jail with no kids, like you cool, you know what I'm saying? You ain't cool, but that's a whole nother word, because as a parent, you still got to take care of your kids, you know what I'm saying? And in jail, your resources so limited, you got to scramble to do that shit, you know what I'm saying? And if a nigga do got some paper out there, which at times I did, at times I didn't, you know what I'm saying? So that shit was like,
that's what I ain't, bro. I went to jail so young. I ain't understand what it was to build a foundation, to even get a lane of money. You know what I'm saying? I was what, fucking 20. So I ain't know what it was, but I ain't never really had no super money to do that. To had no money on the outside. I was living day by day. I ain't gonna cap.
and that's the stories of a lot of us go through. You know what I'm saying? Now, just so happened that I had a little something, and I knew, especially after my mama died, I had to make my little something turn into something more. So I got into hustling in jail. You know what I mean? Which kept me afloat, and I built money to take care of myself and little shit on the outside. You know what I mean? But the best of hustles, I mean, man, you done seen millionaires in jail that don't got nothing.
Yeah. Even the shit, I done seen millionaires and they still only can spend that. It was $260 then. Wouldn't they go spend $260 a month?
Yeah, but you speaking on the aspect of you saying how you didn't have a lot of money when you went in jail. That's a lot of motherfuckers' story. Even niggas that was up that had way more maximum money than you could ever think of having. You know what I'm saying? So that shit don't mean nothing. Exactly. That shit don't mean nothing. So that's why the purpose of this podcast is to let a motherfucker know, man, that shit ain't worth it, man.
You better stay on this side of the world.
That shit ain't worth it, man. All the money in the world, you know what I'm saying?
Bro, you better stay on this side of the world.
Nigga in that child hall eating that shit. Ooh, you gonna spend that $360 a month.
Boy, I was in that bitch stealing out the kitchen. I ain't gonna lie, when I was working in the kitchen, I was balling. Boy, I'm running out the motherfucker with onions and bell peppers.
That's one of the best hustles. That's one of the best hustles in jail. And I like, for real.
You that nigga.
That's a regret I got.
You ain't want to work in that kitchen?
Yeah, and I done seen niggas like get money like
out of that kitchen.
Like on some goofy shit, like in the mindset of a nigga on some stupid shit. I sold drugs then the whole time I'm in prison. Yeah. But I seen niggas working in the kitchen making way more money than I was making and didn't have to worry about the risk. You know what I mean? Yeah. Like I seen niggas
that nigga still taking chances. Penitentiary chances in the pit. You taking penitentiary chances.
So that's some goofy shit that I look back on myself like, damn, bro, that was some goofy shit. You know what I'm saying? I seen niggas make 6 figures out the kitchen.
Yeah, that's because it's booming.
I seen niggas put their kids through college, bro. The kitchen.
You really can make money off stealing onions. Real money too. Like,
you gotta think these niggas I'm talking about be the niggas that be in a position.
If you got the brain for it, man, to generate because you generating that money. It was stamps. I don't know what it is now. When we was in that bitch though, niggas was spending books and stamps on this shit. Bro, you spending that shit.
When I came home, but you know, Cash App is a big part now. You know what I'm saying? So
yeah.
A nigga busting plays and I got a Cash App and you got somebody out on the street holding your money. They gonna Cash App that shit to you. Why I'm buying some funky ass stamps. You know what I'm saying? But niggas do still dealing stamps. You know what I'm saying?
Back then we was getting booked. Motherfucker come right ourselves. We got 100 books in that bitch. 100 books of stamps. We in that bitch getting money, bitch.
I remember one time them bitch hit the unit, boy. I got so many motherfucking stamps, boy. That shit don't make no sense. And then for a city, it wasn't flat books. It was loose stamps.
Oh, not the loose stamps. Single stamps?
Yes, bro.
Oh, my God.
Stamps, bro. So
the bitches decrease value so much when they single.
Listen, though, but I got 100, and I remember how many books? I got 109 books.
Man, we used to go through that shit when we transferred jails.
What, with flats?
No, yeah, because we tried to find where we could have it. Because they don't even let you travel with this many stamps.
Fuck no.
That's crazy. We can't even have as many stamps you want. Yeah, three books of stamps. Yeah.
Man, I had 109 books trying to leave out the unit. Them bitches tied up in a sock. Just stacked in 5 blocks. Them bitches down by And the sock tied him off. I'm like, man, this nigga can't do. But that's money though.
Yeah, it's money. That's our chicken.
$8 a book.
This is chicken.
109 books. This is my cheese.
This
you can't
chicken.
take my cheese.
Bitch, I'm running around this bitch with a band on
That's
me.
damn like having a 10 ball in the street in your pocket.
Yeah, I got a band on me. You bitch in jail, bitch.
You got a motherfucking 100 books. That's like a 10,000 stack in your pocket. You can do whatever the fuck you want to with 100 books. You know what I mean?
What? You
That's
might can
crazy,
fuck Miss
bro.
P with them 100 books.
That's crazy how that jail
You remember
shit.
Miss P?
That was jail.
Man, Miss P was at
McKean with the
she was at
hair?
McKean, the fat bitch. But Miss P was going. I heard Miss P was going. I was trying to get this bitch.
Listen though, that's crazy because she was the only bitch like I can remember from McKean. What McKean was an institution with no women.
Yeah.
Our secretary, but
I remember they were
had
saying
no
Wesley
women.
Snipes was in that bitch. They said Wesley Snipes was across the street.
Yeah,
they
when
said
I
dog
left,
didn't want to wash his ass.
when I left, niggas was on the bus leaving from the camp talking about him and shit.
They said dog.
But remember we used to get see him on the yard.
Yeah.
Remember we used to get see Wesley Snipes on the yard.
Hey, this shit's so funny. They say this nigga was teaching like a yoga class. Go back to the cell and go to sleep. Like boy,
no man, how you forget that, bro? That niggas used to because remember they built that gate while
you
we
can
was
see
there.
straight through. Yeah.
Remember they built the gate on the yard in McKean so we couldn't go down there no more.
Yeah.
Remember he used to be going down there because he used to be cleaning the parking lot up.
No,
He used to be like,
I definitely don't remember that.
man, you don't remember they built that gate in McKean?
I remember the
Back
gate.
there behind the monkey bars and shit.
Nope, I don't remember.
You
I remember the
crazy
gate
as fuck.
though, but I don't remember when
You
they
know,
built it.
Because we used to be over there playing bocce. They built the gate while we was
Oh my God, that nigga said bocce ball. listen, bro, I love this game to this day. We used to be on that bitch. Listen,
Oh,
me and
yeah.
this nigga on this bitch.
all day.
Bocce, put on the red light.
That's all the niggas
We
used to do.
that bitch used to sing that shit, dog. That shit was so. Oh my God, we need a bocce ball in Detroit. Hey, matter of fact, I ain't even gonna tell y'all to do it. Bitch, we about to put a motherfucking bocce ball court out
Yeah,
here.
when I first got there, I used to be like, man, y'all playing this shit. This some white people
And
shit.
that shit turned into our shit.
Listen, no, nigga, at Elkton, I told you this is a true story. At Elkton, nigga, the Italians had bought the bocce thing.
Yeah.
It was a brand new bocce thing at Elkton, nigga. The Italian mobsters, nigga, they
Damn.
somehow they got this bitch donated to the jail,
Bitch, you
bro.
just
A brand new
brought
bocce thing. They wouldn't let nobody else play the shit.
That nigga just
So this is my
brought up
first
memories
jail.
of
So I'm
bocce,
thinking
bro.
bocce's just some Italian shit. So when I get to the end, y'all playing that shit. I'm like, man, I ain't playing that shit.
Man, that shit's so
Man,
fun.
I got to play that shit, boy. That shit was
Listen,
fun.
bocce, listen. Y'all don't attack me. Y'all might attack me for this. But to me, bro, bocce better than horseshoes, bro.
It is.
Bocce is better
It
than
is.
horseshoes.
It
Because I can
is.
get him out the way at the end. It's like I'm playing in my brain, I'm playing street chess. Bro, like I can see that nigga boy right there when it's my turn. I can get him out the way. Get his ass out the way. Get all shit close and get him the fuck out the way.
Well,
Bocce a game, bro.
All day, us and the Baltimore niggas.
Oh my God. That nigga, I'm building a bocce ball court on Curtis and Greenfield. Quote me. I'm building a bocce ball court on Curtis and Greenfield, bro.
So when you went to Allenwood, you went from Seagoville to Elkton, but you blew Elkton without even being at that motherfucker.
I blew Elton without blowing it. I ain't blow shit. They blew it for me.
moved you. And you went to Allenwood.
Yeah.
You went to Allenwood low, Allenwood medium.
Medium. Yeah.
Allenwood a motherfucker though, bro.
I like that, man. Listen, I got
No.
on that bitch.
Listen,
It was drama at Allenwood,
You know, I could
but it was
bust
real
down-
drama.
I
I like Allenwood though, because they was when I was there, they was enforcing paperwork.
yeah, for sure. That's what I'm about to
Yeah,
listen.
nigga,
I'm
get
about
the
to bust
fuck
it
on,
down.
bitch. Your work, bro.
Allenwood one of the jails where it was an old school jail, but at the same time, the administration they ain't let that shit run like that. We're at the low. 'Cause I was at Allenwood low,
Yeah.
and niggas was so jailed out because it's an East Coast jail. You know how New York niggas is. It's Cubes, but this is a New York Cube. So it was on politics like a motherfucker there, but the administration wasn't going for it. Allenwood like my worst jail as far as strict wise, but bad being strict. I found the lane at Allenwood on the Deuce, and I made a lot of money at Allenwood, so it was like worth it.
And
You
they
know what
say
I'm saying?
with the deuces. Yeah, it's K-tism.
I really killed him at Allenwood. You know what I'm saying? And I was almost on my way home, so that's what helped me survive and come out the door.
They know what the
Allenwood,
deuce
you know what
is.
I'm
You been
saying?
talking about deuce before on this bitch?
Yeah, I busted down on that motherfucker.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I mean?
So
But
y'all
see,
know.
I'm gonna get in depth with that type of shit because I'm gonna do some more shit and I ain't gonna let it out. But I got some more shit coming real
We're
soon.
gonna break
you know
all
what I'm
that,
saying?
break all this
Exactly,
shit down.
because I was on that bitch hard.
See what the
Boy,
deuce.
I was on that dude's hard, boy.
Ooh,
On that dude's hard for years.
that nigga.
Niggas know.
When I came home, Juanito called me talking about he said, bro, these niggas in this bitch smoking paper.
But when they started putting it on paper, that's when it was over with. For real, you know what I'm saying? Because that paper was some other shit. You know what I'm saying? fucked with it for a minute, but that shit got to turn into other shit. Oh my! See, I got some shit. I got so many stories about that. I'm gonna just drop a podcast about that
Straight
alone.
that.
What?
Yeah.
But I want to turn into like some comedy shit. You know what I'm saying?
Because like it's funny.
So
it's funny at the end of the day.
You gonna get the idea level. You gonna see it's coming real soon.
Jail's funny shit at the end of the day, man. That shit is. Let's keep it. I'm gonna keep reiterating this though. That shit is for lames, bro. You can't get no money, no pussy. You can't even chase your dream in that bitch. You and that bitch just living day to day for no reason. You existing. That's what you call you and that bitch existing. You ain't even living.
And like a testament to what you're saying. Think of how we had camaraderie amongst each other, and we come from the streets and know each other and shit like that. So we got shit to live through, and we living vicariously through each other and through motherfuckers on the street. Think of them niggas in the jail that done told on somebody. That shit a fuck. That shit lonely as fuck and like heartbreaking. Like we just didn't do our bit like that. But think of the niggas you see on that bitch that's defeated.
Yeah. And when you
think of the niggas you see on the yard that just be lost and they just done gave up.
When you go to the feds too, like you got the feds is not you not at home. Bro, they might send you to Cali. They might send you to Arkansas. They send you anywhere around that bitch. And they trying to send you the farthest away from home as possible. They don't want nobody to come see. They want to break you.
Bro, I ain't never been like it's Milan. I ain't never did time in Milan.
Ever.
In Michigan, ever.
Nigga from right here. We got a federal penitentiary.
15 years, I was never at home. In 15 years, I was never at home.
I don't even know what that bitch looks like.
Pennsylvania, 3 different times, 3 different spots in Pennsylvania, Georgia, Arkansas, Kentucky, Ohio.
I heard Arkansas was like that.
Man, that was the best time of my bit.
I heard Arkansas was like that.
That was the best time of my bit. Like Ford City, like shout out Ford City. Like
that nigga was down there living like a rapper, huh?
Every episode, I got to shout out Ford City because like Ford City, a nigga like had his way.
I heard them 2 spots. I always heard Arkansas was like that somewhere in New Jersey. They say
Fort Dix.
Fort Dix.
Yeah, Fort Dix one of the deals. I've been in the system so long that I know about Fort Dix, but the difference I can say with Fort Dix and Fort City, and again, I wasn't at Fort Dix, but Fort Dix, the police is fucking with you.
They on your ass.
You got a few. You got
was
a
handful. Open compound down there in Fort City?
Huh?
It was open compound in Fort City?
Nah, but it was like in the daytime it was, and after
it was 6
after
o'clock.
child it was moved. You know what I'm saying? But that shit didn't matter, bro. That bitch, like nobody didn't give a fuck. That bitch was a black jail, and there's hella motion going on.
You went to school in that bitch?
Nope.
I went to school for some shit in that bitch.
I mean, I took all them classes and shit, but I ain't never.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
Yeah,
I did graphic design and all that. I
took so many classes in that motherfucker.
I made shit like my last 10, 11 album covers, single covers. I made all them bitches. I've been making all my shit.
I mean, and this shit in that bitch, and I was just telling my man this the other day. This shit in that bitch that coming home trying to live a square life that I regret I didn't do. That HVAC shit.
Yeah.
I know
I definitely regret I ain't do that.
Because that's
where it's at.
That's a program that heating and cooling. Every house gonna need heating and cooling. So that's a program that's serious, and this you certified. That's one of the only programs the feds offer that you really certified to come do it on the street when you get out. Like all the shit they teach us, them classes don't mean nothing, but the HVAC class do. I know a nigga that used to be my cellian. He came home, he got an HVAC business, and he up doing that shit.
Yeah.
So that's one of the things I wish I'd have utilized doing that my bit, the HVAC shit.
Yeah, the HVAC for sure.
Because the feds don't teach you shit. Like they say this shit about rehabilitation.
That shit ain't rehabilitating nothing. That shit snatching you in. That shit is for what you got. That shit for family separation. That's what that shit for, bro.
So at the same time,
I got disconnected with so many of my people from going in that bitch. It's crazy. I had to make a post about that shit, but like, that shit separated us.
For sure.
I don't even think they like me no more.
And that's what I'm saying. That's what it's really designed to do, man. So it's like a testament that brothers such as me and you and other brothers that we know come home and still got their wits and still got somewhat of a family structure and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? And normal to a certain extent, because that shit. I mean, niggas you see come out. I gotta reiterate that. That shit make niggas not normal. You know what I mean? Because once you get used to that jail shit, that shit can fuck you up for the rest of your life.
I'm fucked up. I can't cap. Yeah, I'm fucked up still, but I'm learning. I'm learning how to fight my battles with this shit. And I recognize the fucked upness that I got from that motherfucker. A lot of niggas don't recognize it. I recognize the fucked upness I got. If y'all understand what I'm saying.
You ain't standing up at 4 o'clock every day talking about this count time issue.
Shit, what? No, I ain't doing that. You definitely had to come. They walk past that bitch like, so they can count you, bro. You know how lame that is? Bitch, you making me stand up so you can count me?
Every day. Several times a day.
So you can count me. 10 o'clock count, 4 o'clock count was crazy. And on the weekends, they got an extra 10 in the morning count. That shit was crazy.
But that 4 o'clock motherfucker is the most serious motherfucker. They serious about that motherfucker 4 o'clock count.
Man, I used to go in that bitch.
I went to the hole, nigga, at 10 o'clock count.
Oh, when I was in the hole, you stood up in the hole?
Nigga, no, I went to the hole.
I'm about to say, I ain't stand up in the hole.
Listen, I went to the hole for being asleep at 10 o'clock count. Man, shout out to my nigga Zoe, man. I hope my nigga Zoe watching this, man. Listen, me and my nigga Zoe, I just had got out the hole. And at Elkton, you remember that station, Whammo?
Whammo, no.
It was a Pittsburgh station, but you couldn't get it in certain spots in the unit. So this cube was like a prime real estate cube, and I just get out the motherfucking hole.
We had that old school ass
knob radio.
The knob radio then too.
I moved a homie in the cell with me, and we could get the radio station. So niggas is mad because niggas been trying to get this cell.
Man, I used to be
homie get the bitch.
I ain't gonna even care. I used to be listening to AM in that bitch. It was a station that told us stories in that bitch, like a movie story.
Yeah,
I felt like I was watching movies. I used to listen to the AM.
We did, yo. Me and this nigga in that bitch sleep at 10 o'clock count on Saturday morning. Police come in that bitch, count time. They bang on the thing. We both got earplugs in our ear. They bang on the locker. I jump up. Oh shit! I stand up. He still asleep. The police kicking his locker. He get up. Bam. They count us. They keep going 10 o'clock count. At the count, they like Wilkins, Marable, come to the office. When we go to the office, bro, you know they put us in the hole.
Booked y'all ass. Bro, y'all gonna book me, bro. Shit, I was asleep, bro. God damn, man.
Go in a hole for that shit, bro.
That's some bitches, bro.
We went to the hole and been asleep at 10 o'clock count, bro.
Hey, hold up. Y'all ever heard of turkey ham?
Who?
Turkey ham.
What the shit used to give us on Thanksgiving?
Boy, we called that shit Freddy Cougar meat. Bro, what the fuck is turkey ham? How the fuck can turkey and ham be mixed, bro? This is pork. This is two different things. So they had some shit called turkey ham. It looked like Freddy Cougar face, literally, bro.
No, listen though, nigga.
That shit.
They feed you so much shit that bitches you don't supposed to eat, bro. You worked in the kitchen, nigga. You seen the boxes that say not for you.
What's crazy though is whatever the fuck we was eating, that shit was a balanced diet.
Man, if you don't get the fuck out.
Bro, I got out here and got fat as hell.
Yeah, because you eating bullshit and drinking and shit.
Yeah, but I was drinking in that bitch.
Not like we drinking out this motherfucker.
Cap. I was drinking like a fish in that bitch. I kept a motherfucking batch in the locker.
Nigga, we used to be drunk together out there in the yard of the motherfucker.
Yeah. But I only used to bring the white lightning out there. But I used to have wine in the cell all the
time. Where the fuck Skip at?
Oh, no.
Remember, it used to be me, you, Wine, and Skip.
Damn, man. I know what wine at.
I just be fucking with wine. That's my.
I do need to tap in wine. I be fucking with him on Facebook.
And Wine always asks about you, bro. Every time I see Wine, he asks about you. Bro.
That nigga,
Mike, every time.
That nigga nuts, bro. That nigga, listen, bro. When he left with the compound, bro, he left with a bang. That nigga fought like 4 niggas in the 15-minute period, and we went there though. But nigga came to the unit like, man, yo, man out there on the yard fighting everybody. Like what? They say, man, that nigga. I think he hit a nigga with a fire extinguisher and all type of shit, bro.
Yeah, cuz was in McKean. Cause remember it like. Out of all the bullshit me and you was going through, McKean, when Cuz came, that was some whole other bullshit too.
He was up
because he on his own bullshit, and we got to ride with him because that's my cousin.
He was, bro. Hey, bro. Oh my god.
He was in more bullshit than us because he was just bullshit.
Yeah, that nigga was 10 times worse than us. I can't. Wine was a motherfucker, man. 12th Street Wine.
That shit was crazy.
12th Street Wine. Niggas came to the store like, man, yo man on the yard tripping. That nigga fought like 4 niggas in 15 minutes. How you do that? I guess he said, fuck this shit, bitch. Bop, 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 bop. Bop, bop.
So where you end up coming home from? Allenwood?
No. What the fuck did I come? Yeah, no, I ain't come home. I came home from Wayne County, bro. No, matter of fact, Oakland County. Cause at the end of my bid, they came and picked me up for the murder charge.
From Allenwood?
Yeah. I thought I was about to go home. I'm out this bitch. I gave everybody hugs. I go to the motherfucker R&D. Michigan pull up. They can't snatch my ass right on up.
And you ain't know they was coming?
Hell no, I ain't know they was coming. I thought I was about to go home. Nigga, right then.
That had to be heartbreaking, bro.
Man, what?
Because I seen my man, one of my men, shout out my man Jazz from Jersey, man, real good dude. Jazz had 5 years. Jazz going home. Jazz from R&D going home. They indict Jazz again, and Jazz ended up getting 20 years. He was going home off his 5-year bit.
And they snatched
he was going
him.
home, he got indicted in R&D.
Yeah.
True story.
Listen,
like,
bro.
this Fed shit is so serious, man. And
These and the state's so dirty, bro. They come, bro. If you got some serious going, they wait to the end of your shit, cause you know Fed supersedes state.
Yeah.
They'll wait to the end of your shit and snatch you. That's exactly what they did to me.
Hey, gang, put me up 1 second.
I was lucky enough to
on the slight side.
That nigga talking about on the slight side. No, that motherfucker about to be stiff.
Yeah.
He about to get up.
Man, shit me. Shit me. Last night, boy. Last night, you know what I mean? I don't pop out.
Oh, it was my birthday last night, man. Listen, man, I'm a old nigga right now.
Yeah,
man.
so you know when you come in the city, because like I say, this podcast been a long time coming. You know, you stay out of the state now. So when you pop out, you tell me in the city, I got to come out. You know what I mean? But man, I don't know how the fuck I end up so drunk so fast, bro.
Bro, you disappeared.
Yeah,
I say, bro, where the fuck you disappeared to?
Man, I went home.
So I went to the back to count some motherfucking money. Nigga, I came back out with bottles.
Went home.
Niggas is gone, though. I'm like, God damn it. That nigga talking about how you come back at the end with a brand new bottle. Oh shit.
I ain't built like that no more.
Man, what?
I gotta take my old ass home and go to work in the morning.
Man, I go to work too. I work for CBS and the NFL.
I left that bitch last night, boy.
You hear me? I'm so turned
I
on.
didn't think we was gonna be able to do this podcast today.
Oh no, we was doing this. This is mandatory.
I didn't know how I was gonna feel. I left that bitch last night.
If we didn't do it today, we was gonna do it tomorrow.
Drink.
If we ain't do it today, we was gonna do it tomorrow.
I was blitzed last night. So you come home from the feds, but you don't come home.
I really came home from the county.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You think you about to come home, you leaving the feds.
Yep, they picked me up.
And Wayne County pick you up.
Yep, drove me to this bitch. I stayed one night in some rinky-dink county, and I don't know if I was in Pittsburgh or, I don't know if I was in Pennsylvania or Ohio, but I stayed in rinky-dink county overnight, got fed some food. But them niggas who drove me, they gave me some McDonald's. Well, McDonald's tasted so good at that point, though.
No, listen, my nigga. Listen, my nigga. You say you heard Ford City was cool. Like you talking about Arkansas. Not to cut you off with your story, but what you just said. This how cool it was out of Ford City, my nigga.
Don't say they was giving y'all McDonald's.
Listen.
They was giving y'all McDonald's.
You know I got to fuck that right out, so I go to the eye doctor. We in Ford City. They got to take me to Memphis to the eye doctor. We leave the jail at 7:30, my nigga. My eye doctor appointment is at 8:30. We down there leaving the eye doctor at like 9:15.
Yo, outside.
They like, bruh, we ain't going back to the jail. I'm like, what you mean? They're like, shit, our shit ain't over till 4 o'clock. So you just in the car with us all day. So I'm really like,
okay,
I don't give a fuck.
Bitch, I was gonna be in jail anyway.
Yeah, I don't give a fuck, you know what I'm saying? So,
I was gonna be in jail anyway, bitch.
So I really didn't give a fuck. So these motherfuckers, shout out to them two motherfuckers, because I didn't even
whoever them two motherfuckers is.
I didn't even know these two motherfuckers.
I fuck with you two motherfuckers.
Because I had this experience with other motherfuckers that I did, officers that I had a report with, but these two motherfuckers I didn't know from a can of paint.
Yeah. They
was from the medium and came and transported me like at the Lowe's.
They treated you like a champ though.
These niggas pulled over to smoke a cigarette and shit. So they like, you hungry? I'm like, yeah. So you know when you leave on a med trip, they seen with that little bitch ass box.
Yeah. That bullshit in it.
Yeah, like a plane. The same box you have on the plane.
Don't say they was giving you the McDonald's dog.
Listen, the same box you had on the plane, they give them to me. So they laughing as I'm eating that shit. So they're like, man, what you want to eat? I'm like, what y'all mean? What you want to eat? So now I'm getting my feelings like they're trying to make fun of me because I'm eating this bullshit. Like, no, man, what you want to eat, bro? We go buy you something to eat. I'm like, what? I'm like, y'all, for real? You know
listen, motherfucker, a McDonald's burger tastes so good.
Listen, they like, bro, we told you, bro, we not going back to the jail till 4 o'clock, bro. So we gonna feed you, bro. You with us today? Just chill out. So I'm like, hell yeah. They like, what you want? I had never been to Chick-fil-A. We had just rolled past the Chick-fil-A. I'm like, I'm on Chick-fil-A.
Chick-fil-A?
Because I've been hearing Chick-fil-A like a motherfucker my whole bit. So I'm like, I went to Chick-fil-A. We in Memphis. Like on Union Street or something. I remember where we at because it's like, I've been in jail so long and these motherfuckers just riding me around.
Yeah, they just dangling. They trying to get their paycheck.
Yeah, and on some, like, this just happened? Like,
Yeah.
what the fuck? So we go to Chick-fil-A. They talking about what you want. I'm like, I don't know. They like, well, get an Arnold Palmer and get some waffle fry. Man, that shit was the best shit in the world.
Man, listen. Because we been eating bullshit.
Listen. That shit was so good, fool. You talking about the police took you to get some McDonald's.
McDonald's, bro. I ain't gonna even care.
Hey,
McDonald's.
These bitches, we went all around Memphis that whole day. Like going to where Martin Luther King got killed. I seen everything in Memphis. Whatever I said in Memphis,
I'm gonna tell you,
they took me to it.
Listen, you're not about to downplay my McDonald's when I was in that bitch, bro. That McDonald's was incredible. Like, God, bro, imagine not having, bro, you eating turkey ham. You eat turkey ham for 7 years, bro. Then they give you a Big Mac.
Yeah, keep saying turkey ham.
Bro, because that's the shit that don't make sense. Bro, I was eating turkey ham. Bro, if you niggas, I know you niggas looking at this bitch, y'all probably, listen, turkey ham is crazy. What the fuck is turkey ham?
Out of all the jails you've been to, you can't even perk. Because McKean probably had the best food out of all the jails I went to.
I mean,
McKean used to feed as good as a
between McKean and CO, because I was, both of them I worked in the kitchen though, so I was making different type of meals while I was in the kitchen. I'm back there deep frying shit.
Remember some of the homies or something worked in the kitchen or something. They used to bring out pans of French toast and all that shit.
Man, listen, oh my God, I remember this nigga JR tried to leave out the kitchen. This how he went to the hole one time like this. This nigga tried to leave out the kitchen with like 12 cartons of eggs.
Eggs are no.
He was looking dumb as hell. This shit big as hell. Eggs, the whole cartons, bro.
Eggs, raw meat, and sugar. They cooking your ass for that.
Listen, that
you
bitch.
Going to the hole for that.
Oh my God.
You come out the kitchen with anything else.
That's what's going.
Shit out the kitchen. You can come out that bitch with 10 pounds of fried chicken. They can
what's so crazy, man? The bum in jail right now, man.
Eggs, some raw meat.
That's what
some sugar. You going
straight about statistics. The bum back in jail right now, man.
Yes.
My nigga JR back. He about to get out.
I never ran into him since I've been.
I don't even think you met him.
I haven't. He always keep being in jail.
Hey, the bum about to get out of January though.
Listen, this is the only time I heard of him free.
He went crazy when this bitch ran up probably a nigga $1 million about 7 months.
But you probably don't even remember this. I'm calling you on FaceTime. You free. You with him. Y'all with some hoes. You talking about, I bet you ain't never seen this. And 2 hoes who snort.
I definitely don't remember. No, tell this story. Man, tell this story.
Listen.
Hey, tell this story right now.
It was you and dog. Y'all was in the room somewhere with some hoes or something. I'm in jail. I'm in jail, nigga.
I got my hoes ready to go.
It's you and dog. Y'all somewhere drunk as hell, man, with 2 light-skinned bitches, bro. And you like, I bet you ain't never seen this shit. I'm like, what? And you go in the next room with the 2 hoes on the plate with a dollar bill or something rolled up, like 2 young hoes. I'm like, man, this shit crazy out here. It's like when you first came home, but we on FaceTime. We on Messenger. Because remember, I had an iPhone. You FaceTime with Messenger. You show me the 2 hoes on that shit. I'm like, what the fuck is this? That's the only time that's significant when you say him, because that's the only time you was with him. That nigga, where the fuck he go?
Man, I swear to God, listen, man, I love that nigga, bro. I met him at McKean.
I know that.
2010, I met him at McKean in 2010. No, 2009. Bro, I had the compound. He was already there when I got there. I get off the motherfucking bus, I walk in. Boom. I think some GDs met me at the door. Like, who you? Detroit. They point me straight to him. Like, yeah, your homie's over there. JR pull up, tap in with me. What's up? My shit, I'm like, man. He like, nigga, I know who you is. Nigga, look at me. Nigga say that shit. He like, yeah, what I was talking about? He like, man, I'm about to put my celly out. He like, I already knew you was coming. I'm about to put my celly out. You about to move in my cell. Boom, as soon as your paper, he did. He told me this too. As soon as your paperwork come, I need to see it. Straight
For
up.
sure.
He put his celly out first. He definitely checked that work though.
That paperwork shit was serious at McKean.
Yeah.
Like, and the devil back into that.
No, it
like,
really wasn't though. For real, when you tap in,
it
when you
was
tap into us, it really wasn't. Cause like we were serious with our paperwork, but it was certain niggas. It was motherfuckers there who paperwork wasn't verified.
Yeah, but
bro.
I'm saying how a motherfucker played me, it was serious when I first got there. Because remember, when I first got off the bus, they moved me in the cell with a nigga from Battle Creek, and he was hot.
See?
But niggas don't tell me until I show my paperwork.
Yeah.
And when I got my paperwork and showed the niggas like, oh, well, let me tell you about your celly, da 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 da.
You remember the meetings we used to have?
Yeah, remember.
And niggas, ain't nobody used to bring their paperwork but me and this nigga, bro. Whole meeting. Ain't nobody on the yard with their paperwork but me and him. And we used to talk like, bro, ain't nobody got their work.
And that's how it trickled down to me and you been on some bullshit.
Yeah.
That's that situation. Because niggas played it like it was serious when I got there. And I come from a low, so I had the idea that this what it is to meet him, because that's how most meetings is. Right?
You on temp. You like, yeah, I'm checking everything. And try to check me.
Yeah, and it took it to the point where now motherfuckers making it like me and you was taking over, checking paperwork and shit, and that's where niggas that wasn't on that was shying away from us. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, because we ain't got, bitch.
Remember the situation with the one nigga, the Ypsilanti nigga.
What Ypsilanti nigga?
See, I remember shit. It was jail. I was living that shit.
What Ypsilanti nigga?
The Ypsilanti nigga. He never used to be coming around.
Only Ypsilanti nigga I even remember through my whole business, Jumping Dummy. That was my man.
I know
y'all called me.
I just seen
that was my nigga.
That was another Ypsilanti nigga. He never used to come around. So he'd pop out every now and then, but he don't be with us. So one day he in a child home with the Grand Rapids niggas. Cause you remember I got into it with the Grand Rapids niggas damn there?
I don't remember shit.
So listen, the nigga was with the Grand Rapids niggas. So what the fuck y'all letting this nigga sit with y'all for? You know what I'm saying? So it goes a situation. So it happened again. So when it happened again, me and Lil Eastside Joe, we coming through the child hall and see the nigga sitting there, so he here can get up. So I ain't gonna say leaning on the Grand Rapids niggas, but we tell them, man, y'all, you know what I mean? Because he don't come around with nobody but these niggas. So you like, man, this nigga gotta go. You know what I'm saying? Whatever the case may be, y'all ain't gonna bring this nigga to the child hall, be sitting at the table. Long story short,
to bring it in context, in jail we got sections. We got the Michigan table. It's broke down. He talking about the Michigan table right now.
Yeah, so they bring the hot nigga, which is a no. You don't bring a nigga that's a snitch to the table. He can't sit with us.
Can't eat with us.
If a nigga ain't ran him off the compound.
Yeah.
But if a niggas is letting you live, you don't live amongst the men. You know what I'm saying? So, long story short, dude, they checked in. And remember niggas was saying me and Eastside Joe made a nigga check in, because remember this turned to a whole situation. How the whole Mosley situation unfolded.
Oh, I remember Mo. Oh,
listen, Mo, bust it down. How the whole situation unfolded, because when Dog checked in, niggas is saying Real and Eastside Joe made the hot nigga check in, which we never even told the nigga to check in. He just got scared.
He got the fuck on.
Yeah, he got the fuck on. So now niggas is like, oh, so if niggas check one hot nigga in, they got to check the other hot nigga in. The nigga Stone from Joy Road, nigga was saying he was hot. Yeah. So remember Mosley like, I'll check the bitch ass nigga in. You know, Mosley always ran his mouth like he was some big bad wolf. So niggas like, you stuck your foot in your mouth. All right, go ahead. Handle that business. Yeah.
How the fuck we end up beefing with Mo?
Because he didn't handle the business.
That's how we end up beefing with Mo, because we end up beefing with Mo for sure.
Because he didn't handle the business.
We for sure. I remember the beef with Mo for sure.
Because he didn't handle the business. Remember he stuck his foot in his mouth like he was going to run the nigga off the compound.
And they ain't do shit.
And they ain't do nothing. So he talking about, no, I thought Real and this little goons was going to do it. Nah, you the one said Joe that you was going to do it. Remember, they was trying to play us like we was some crash dummies at that point in time, but we playing chess. Nah, you said you going to do it. Old nigga, go do it.
Bro, we was going to fuck Mo up too.
Exactly. So when he didn't do it, now he know he look like a hoe amongst everybody. So now he want to try to beef with us on some big homie. I'm going to overpower y'all. No, we ain't buying that shit. No. Niggas, remember niggas up knives on him and shit.
Yeah, we ain't no kids. Niggas stand on business.
Yeah, nigga slaughter your ass.
Hey, I ain't gonna lie. Do you remember D?
Big cocky D.
No, skinny D. I think D had a life sentence. He had big ass glasses though. He was in my unit. Him and Peso smack dang. We was in a band room, bro. But D whipped out a knife this long on Dame, and I stopped him like,
Fingal D. The cancer
Fingal D, yeah.
Fingal
D, yeah. Dog,
Scandalous ass D.
bro, that nigga whooped out a knife this long, bro. I'm like, bro, no.
Hey, listen. Listen. See, niggas is on some
no cap, that knife is this big,
this is a
bro.
crazy episode, bro, because D was a nigga that I liked it, but everybody was against D, so I could never fuck with D. Because remember, D done so much scandalous shit through the car.
I fuck with D, but niggas ain't fuck with D.
Nobody ain't fuck with D.
Yeah, so niggas ain't fuck with D.
Turned me off D before I got to, but D
I used to always have personal conversations with him in the corner somewhere. Oh, every time me and him kicked it, we was in the corner, bro.
And niggas was just terrified of D, so that's why niggas couldn't fuck with D because they were scared of him.
Damn, bro, I wanted D get out.
That's like a nigga like Brent.
You remember King? I heard King got out. Yeah, King had life and got out.
I think L too.
Damn, L got out. I didn't know L got out.
I think L and King both got back. I know King for sure, but I think L gave that life back too.
Man, damn.
And that was the vibe of McKean because like
we had lifers in that bitch. A lot of lifers that we fuck with heavy.
And I came home from a medium,
but
it was different like at Jessup medium because I was around a lot of niggas in Georgia.
Georgia?
Yeah, that bitch sweet as fuck.
I ain't never did no time in Georgia.
It's like it wasn't a lot of the vibe wasn't the same as far as the niggas that had life. Like think of niggas had a lot of time in McKean, bro.
Yeah, niggas had L's. It was a lot of niggas with L's too.
I'm talking about a lot of niggas, bro. With time that ain't gonna never come home. 150 years and shit like that. Like remember that hijack robbery shit niggas was having all them years? And that shit was
niggas
like,
had that time.
That's why that shit was so depressing at McKean at the end of the day. Because niggas was in that bitch miserable.
I ain't even compute that shit. That's the word for me. I ain't even compute that shit because I was young as hell, bro. I ain't compute that shit at that time.
I didn't either, but in
I'm
hindsight,
like 21, 22.
In hindsight, like going off the vibes of the prisons I was at and understanding why it was like that, that's why I was like that at McKean.
In hindsight, it was crazy.
Them niggas was, and that's why you felt the tension in the air all the time because some shit could have happened any minute now. You know what I'm saying?
Which bring me back to my music, bro. That's why I talk the way I talk about music. It was a different type of feeling. I felt amongst niggas who, like I got a song where I say, nigga, I did time with lifers, niggas living out they ending. You know what I'm saying? Them niggas living out they ending. For real. This the end of their story. They in this bitch forever.
And a motherfucker don't understand that. Like you
and they respect me and love me, bro.
Yes, but ain't got nothing to lose.
Yeah.
They know this where they gonna die right here.
That's a nigga, you can't tell me about nothing.
About anything. You know what I'm saying?
They respect me and love me for what I do.
I already know, gang, and that's what I'm aiming to do with my fair vacation. You know what I'm saying? It's just about me moving around because me moving around a little bit. I've been moving around. I've been showing my girl that like anytime I touch down in, I know some niggas there. You know
I like my fair vacation because it was really niggas that was in the feds.
Exactly.
Niggas be talking about not snitching and never got put in the position to snitch. You never been to where they put you in a room and told you about to get an elbow.
Yeah. That's
why you ain't snitched, because you ain't been put in the position yet. But we really niggas have been put in that position and didn't snitch. You know what I'm saying?
For sure.
It's facts.
Been through that fire, been tested like gold.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? That's a line I like to use. You know what I mean? They say pressure bust pipes and make diamonds.
You people, I don't know if you, I had dropped some shit called Pressure a while ago. Check this album cover out though. Now that you just said that, it might mean a lot more. Lil Mike, boom. Apple Music. We're gonna go singles and EPs.
But at this point right now, how long you been home? What year you came home?
I came home I want to say December 17th, 2016.
2016.
I've been home for a while now. But it don't feel like a while until you supersede the amount that you was in there.
How long you did on papers?
5 years.
And you did the whole 5?
I did the whole 5. I ain't cut me short at all. I did the whole 5.
And that's what I'm dreading, man. Like, you know, me and my PO, we got a cool relationship. She kind of said that I can, you know, she'd let me off at a certain time, and I'm hoping she keep her word with that. You know what I'm saying?
Man, my PO told me that bullshit with his lame ass. We good now, though. Yeah. He was, hey, what's so crazy? Bro was there When my PO pulled up to my house and brought me my papers to get off paper, that nigga say, and you better shout me out. So here we go. Seth Martin. PO Seth Martin. I'm shouting you out.
Only on my favorite vacation, baby.
I'm keeping my word, bro. Cause I said I was. Seth Martin.
It's real shit. Shout out
he
to
did.
Seth Martin.
He kept me out of jail.
And that's what mean the most. You know what I'm saying?
He kept me out of prison, bro. Cause I probably could have violated, but he gave me some passes. And I didn't violate.
So, man, you know.
Boom. You see that? That's the album cover. When you say pressure bust pipe, you see what I did with that bitch?
For sure.
And make diamonds.
For sure.
Crazy.
So in closing, man, we like to thank you for coming on My Fair Vacation, man. You know, it's been a long time coming, you know what I'm saying? This family.
This
had a good time last night.
These are all true stories, though. We ain't lying about that.
We could have keep going on and on, but you know.
Y'all to be in this bitch.
You're a busy man. You got other shit to do tonight.
Y'all to be in this bitch tomorrow fucking with us.
So, in closing, let the people know what you got going on.
I'm about to start doing Mike Mondays, bro. Starting after Halloween this year. Halloween, y'all know October 31st, I'm dropping a song with me and Jay Nettie called Sliders. Every Monday after that, I'm about to start pressing. Single. I ain't doing no more albums, no more mixtapes. I'm doing all singles every Monday. Dropping a single every Monday. So Google me.
You heard it right here. Mike Mondays. And don't be surprised if your boy pop up on one of them songs on Mike Mondays, because we got some shit, man, that they ain't heard yet. You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
And I'm more with shooting the visual, man. So what I'm gonna do, man, is I'm gonna come out to where you at, man. We're gonna shoot the visual out there. You know what I mean?
I love visuals, but at this point, my visuals cost too much, bro. Like I ain't been shooting. Now that we talking about it, I ain't been shooting visuals because my visuals cost too much. Like Elements of the Streets cost niggas $20,000.
No, that's a movie.
Yeah.
We ain't got the element.
Pet said cost a nigga $17,000.
We ain't got the element of the street. That shit.
Pushing P cost a nigga another dub. Like that's why I don't shoot videos that much because my videos is astronomical.
We got to make it look like something.
We talking about
Element of the Street was a movie, man.
Yeah, we had the niggas from the
the
movies in it.
That wasn't a video.
We made to become our video, bro. That's why I don't drop videos all the time because but I'm about to start. I'm gonna start doing some running guns, some regular shit. Cause I know I can spend $20,000 and shoot 20 videos.
Running gun with that shit.
Yeah, I know I can spend $20,000 and shoot 20 videos.
Yeah,
but
sure.
I don't be doing that. I be spending $20,000 and shooting one because I want to entertain y'all. Who can fuck with me? Them niggas lying. It's 067950990. I got indicted out of Wisconsin, but my indictment was out of Minnesota. So I should rephrase that. I got caught in Wisconsin, but my indictment is out of Minnesota. So your number comes from where you get caught at. Let's fix that.
One closing, man. You can look for Mike Mondays. Element of the Street coming soon. I hope.
No. 067950990. That shit dropping. I'm about to drop every Monday after Halloween. Facts.
Most of y'all know me as Wall Street Real.
That is
15
Wall Street
years. The government knew me as MA43083-039. You're not tuned in to My Fair Vacation.